saying. I don't know how you see that, but that's what is really, really catching up in the air. As if that was not enough. Another letter from the seat of the caliphate in Sokoto state came out, and they said the Sultan of Sokoto has endorsed President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for 2027, and they urge all his followers to vote Tinubu. And the Sultan came out and said, hey, I don't talk anything, no, I don't endorse anybody, I am a father to all. Everybody, I will continue to welcome everybody that comes to my palace, be Christian, Muslim, no matter the party, everybody is welcome. That he is not partisan, that everybody that came to him as a royal father and as a religious father, he is open to everybody. He is not endorsing anybody. So this misinformation is just spreading like wildfire. I don't know why they are using this tool. Now, is this an old tool or a new one? Nigerians believe, or do they think that people believe or cannot decipher what is truth and what is wrong? And that's exactly what is been trending and we're going on and on and on and on. Well, also, a lot of confusion is coming up as it concerns the issue of the increment in the salaries of the military. The armed forces completely, and Nigerian Army, the Air Force, and the Navy. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu has ordered that their salaries be increased from a private soldier to staff sergeant. Your salary will be increased by 80%. And then from a warrant officer to colonel, 50%. And then from, that is coming from a brigadier upwards to general, your salary increment will be 30%. And again, I took a look at that, and I came to find out that private soldiers are earning about 55,000, as the case may be, as take-home pay, and that is completely so wrong to me. But definitely, President Bola Ahmed Tinubu don't make them smile. He said 80%. Now they increase your salary to 80% by 80%, and yet they even receive up to 100,000. Oh, me tabo. And they expect you to go and die. So, but why this is going on? Why we are even talking about the amount of money that is not enough, very grossly inadequate for our military, armed forces. We are hearing now that the opposition is now attacking the ruling party, the APC, and President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, that the timing of his intervention in their welfare is wrong. It is geared towards mobilizing the military personnel, their families, their relatives, to vote for president because he has increased, that they see it as a bribe. Waiting. Everything where president do, now you complain? Well, this is what is going on. So, the misinformation. While some parties, the NDC, well, accepted even the PDP, another party, the Labour Party, and some obedience are shouting, no, I got this one, a bribery, a bribery. You don't increase judge. You don't increase salary of this one. Army. This one. All in the year leading to the election, 6 months before the election. And this is what is trending. So misinformation everywhere. So we're dealing with the menace of misinformation. Fake bishop, real bishop, fake agency, a real agency. Now we are hearing fake endorsement from the Sultan. So where are we heading to in this dispensation? That is what we're going to be talking about today on the show. But, of course, let's take a look at what the papers are saying this morning. We are going to concentrate our conversation on the local papers today more because we have to deal with our local papers. Not every day we don't talk Yankee talk. So let's deal with our local papers this very beautiful morning. Okay, well, let's go to our local papers this very beautiful morning. And of course, we will be starting our paper review with the Age Express. morning, we have court upholds 2026 Electoral Act and dismisses NDC suit. All right, court upholds Electoral Act, dismisses NDC suit, and this is so nice to hear. Okay, so the election will continue. NDC try again later. That is what they are telling you. Try again later. All right. What do you make of that particular one? Because it's another very beautiful story that is coming up now. And so everybody, what do you make of that one? Okay. So we also have this other one now. Education Minister orders VCs, rectors, provosts, and to dismiss students involved in kidnapping. Okay. Involved in kidnapping. Students who are involved in kidnapping. They don't just make them eradicate them or dismiss them, make them jail them. Your papa send you go school and kidnap. You want to go to all the small children. I don't know where they rush to make money. What did the one you use the money do? No, just to flex. Wear clothes, go club, do all these crazy things that don't make no sense. And then you put yourself in danger and put your family in danger. Crazy. But then that's what it is, man. And of course, we also have FG launches online platform for birth and death registration certificate verification. How this one won't work now? Certificate of death. The people where Boko Haram they kidnap, whether they kill them for bush, well, some of them they kidnap, we don't know whether they don't die. How you want you to do those things now? The children in villages that have no computer, no light, how do you want to death registration to be automated? I mean, there's so many things that I don't understand, but definitely it's a good one. But before you put all these kind of policies, you have to put the necessary things on ground to cushion the effect. Well, unprecedented crowds as Ugo Chinyere marks 44th birthday highlights achievements and urges constituents to defend their mandate in 2027. That is the lead story here on the Age Express. And Imo CP orders detention of 4 officers over viral arrest video. All right, if you have seen that video, you will see how that, how some police people behave like, see, Kaika and Kolos, now they control their brain, keep behaving anyhow, just embarrassing and insulting people left, right, and center. All right. From there, we'll move to the Hero Express. All right, on the Hero Express, we have Agua man breaks record, becomes first African to own Toyota dealership in America. The Agua, congratulations. Agua Central Union and others congratulate him. Nice one, okay. Massive turnout in Akokwa as Ugo Chinyere marks his 44th birthday and highlights some of his, that's a very serious one there. Massive turnout in Akokwa as Ugo Chinyere marks his 44th birthday. He highlights some of his achievements in the areas of education, road construction, health, youth and women empowerment, and he also solicits support from Idiato leaders and electorate for 2027. And that is a very serious matter by Ugo Chinyere there. Okay, we also have this one. VMAX International opens Owerri branch office, but Oguta ADC disputes lawmakers and Agua's interventions claim, says Agua needs good roads, rehabilitation of schools, hospitals, and electricity, not donation of motorcycles to 2 supporters election. And of course, they describe Nwebeke as people's choice for Imo House of Assembly. All right, still on the local news, we have our Nigerian News Point as the first point of call. Okay, this story again. A Diaton North and South Reps member, Ugo Chinyere, celebrates birthday, reels out legislative feats. Let's take a little bit of what was said there at that particular crowd. I think I was there, and I had a lot of things. The member representing the federal constituency in the House of Representatives, Honorable Kenga Imogo Chinyere, of course, he lauded his dedication, and of course, it was his birthday, and they celebrated him. The praise came from his constituents and political associates, supporters, and men of goodwill who paid solidarity visits to his country home. Well, that's according to the Nigerian News Point. And of course, in his address, the federal lawmaker appreciated God for the gift of life, for the privilege to be used as instrument to touching lives and positive ways and building community. Also thanking his constituents for their continued support. All right, that is the much we'll be taking on that particular story. Okay, finally, let's do the Star Post Express. The Star Post Express is our next point of call. We have Oluzurume Youth honors Deputy Speaker of Imo Assembly as best performing lawmaker. All right, and that is another one. He is honored as the best performing state lawmaker. Iwanyahu pledges rich commitment to constituency development and quality representation. All right, breastfeeding saves lives, builds healthier and smarter children, strengthens economies, and protects the planet. Every mother deserves support, not judgment. Every child deserves the best start in life. This is coming from the UNICEF. UNICEF on the Star Post Express are writing this one, breastfeeding. But are you aware that a lot of young mothers, especially the working ones, don't breastfeed their children anymore? It's kind of, they don't want their breast to fall. But this UNICEF, in the white man area, most of them, you see them, after they give birth, they have to dry up their milk and start giving them all this milk formula and the rest of them. But well, UNICEF is reminding us that breastfeeding is the cocoa, make you know, go to do another thing. Good health catalyst for productivity, creativity, all right, sustainable development, says ex-Imo Deputy Governor Madumere. All right, and on Imo, Council of Traditional Rulers passed vote of absolute confidence on Governor Uzodimma, Honorable Emeka Obi, and describes Uzodimma as God-sent governor. Do you agree with him? Well, that is your take. What is your take on all this one? Let's take a look at some national dailies a little bit before we move on to the next chapter of the program. Okay, now let's go to the big story trending on the national dailies. Is the story of Osun State. You and I know that Osun State election is coming up. The governorship election is coming up in the next 10 days on the 15th day, or even less than that, 9 days from now, 15th of August. And the MBA is faulting the EFCC as Osun account freeze sparks row. Recall that Governor Adeleke has already said EFCC is planning to freeze Osun State government account, and they have done it. The EFCC has come out to openly agree that they place a post-no-bill order on the Osun State account in First Bank. While they did that, they said it was used for fraudulent, about 1 billion naira was used, fraudulently transferred from the account of a state government. Since I was born, and now I don't vote, I have never seen EFCC freeze a state account. And they are freezing the state account how many days to the election? 10 days to the election. What does it smell like? Eh? What does it smell like, people? What does it smell like? This is smelling politics. Well, the Nigerian Bar Association has faulted the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission over the reported freezing of Osun State government bank account, saying the anti-graft agency lacks the constitutional power to impose a blanket restriction on a state's finances without due legal process. The EFCC on Wednesday directed that no money be withdrawn from the Osun State government statutory allocation account as part of an ongoing investigation. Well, a letter dated August 5th, 2026, that's just yesterday, and signed by the Assistant Commander of the EFCC, Adenike Babalola, for the Director of Investigations. They instructed the bank to place a post-note debit restriction on the account pending the conclusion of the probe. The letter referenced that is 3000/EFCC/ABJ/HQ/PFS/TA/Osun/volume 17/666. Why they call that number like that? Was addressed to the Managing Director of the First Bank with attention of the Chief Compliance Officer. It identified the affected account as Osun State Government Statutory Allocation with account number 20171709447. That is the account number of Osun State. The EFCC, in a statement on Wednesday night, said the action follows suspicious movement of funds amid an ongoing investigation into alleged fraudulent handling of about 1 billion, is it 1 or 11 billion naira in ecology funds, intervention funds, and federal account allocation committee allocations. Well, in a statement on Wednesday signed by its head of media and publicity, Dele Oyewale, the anti-graft agency said it was compelled to publicly address issues pertaining to its preventive moves in freezing the bank account of the Osun State government without prejudice to the imminent governorship election in the state. Well, you can read the rest of the story on the Punch newspaper. Is EFCC right? Do they have the power to do that? That's the biggest question. Well, after all this explanation, what is the NBA saying? The NBA, however, the president of the NBA, Afam Osigwe-san, in an interview with The Punch on Wednesday, warned that any directive restricting withdrawals from accounts belonging to a state government would effectively cripple governance and amount to an abuse of power. His comment followed the EFCC's directive of the freeze of Osun State account. Osigwe acknowledged that EFCC could seek court orders against specific accounts suspected to be linked to fraud, but insisted that the commission could not lawfully freeze all accounts belonging to a state government. He said no government agency or any person has the right or the power to restrict withdrawals from the account of any state because, first of all, the order has the effect of granting the activities of government if the EFCC knows that any particular account is being used for a purpose of fraud. It may be able to obtain a court order, but it cannot make a blanket order freezing the accounts of any state. Now, that is what the NBA president is saying. This is complete barrage, if you ask me. I've never seen this kind of thing. So the entire Osun State should freeze and stop working because you want to investigate. Not because you have found anybody guilty, not because you have traced the account, not because you have linked the account to anybody, but because you suspect fraudulent business. So you freeze a state account. Unbelievable. That is where the governor has to take money to move, if he has to move. That's where the governor needs to pay for recurrent expenditure. That's why the governor used to pay salaries. I don't even know if Osun State workers have received their salaries. I don't even know if the governor can even travel or even pay a contractor, or what exactly is the problem of this EFCC. Are they working for the government or are they working against the people? Well, for me, this is complete nonsense, if you ask me. But what do I know? The government and the EFCC need to ask themselves a simple question. Why this act now? It says it's not without prejudice to the election. Organa line. No, nobody go. According to Wiki, heaven will not fall. Mo tell you, this is a blatant lie. You know that. This is completely linked to the election, if you ask me. I'm just doing some few analysis. But at the end of the day, if you are suspecting somebody, do your investigation. Get your facts before you act. You don't go there and stop the account. If you know that money is moving, that's when you keep your eye, put your touchlight, the monitor movement of the account. Somebody will withdraw. Who withdraw the man? Who authorized the withdrawal? Follow the person to the logical conclusion. Go and arrest the person. That is how it's done. But to now, oh, no, never do anything. Go and go freeze them. Who will want to this country? Meanwhile, people like Yaya Bello, we carry how many billion? 100 and something billion. They contest election. When I don't free them, EFCC will free them to contest. For Senate to go make law for we Nigerians. But the governor cannot have access. The governor has immunity, yet he doesn't have immunity because he's part of what? Opposition. It is completely wrong in my own. I don't know. Why are we playing this brand of politics? Eh? You must collect Osun State by all means. Meaning what? Let the people decide. No matter how much you dress this as corruption, no matter what you dress, this is completely wrong. Nobody go tell me nothing. I don't want to even say this. Nobody can say anything different here. You can dress it anyhow you want. You cannot freeze a whole state account. Who gave you such power now? There is no court order to that effect, just a blanket instruction for EFCC. So the EFCC can just come and tell Governor Hope, freeze Imo State account because they suspect that money has been withdrawn fraudulently. Meanwhile, publicly, people have accused other governments belonging to the ruling party, and nothing has been done. EFCC now waiting now. EFCC now waiting now. Now, we also had when accusations from governors themselves and people were saying that from allocation from the federal government, a certain percentage was removed to put in the Renewed Hope campaign account. What did the EFCC do to that one? Did they freeze any of the government account? But right now they are freezing this one. So it smacks desperation. It's just completely not, I don't know which language to adjective to use to qualify this one. But when Senior Advocate of Nigeria, Adeyinka Olumide Fusika, questioned the legality of an alleged no debit restriction and also insisted that the EFCC must first obtain a court order before freezing any account. So, are you who is responsible for the account? Why the EFCC mentioned the Accountant General? Why don't you go after the Accountant General? Why freeze the state account? Why? Because in Nigeria, they believe that if you have money, you buy votes. It's a very simple thing. And this is where this issue of buying votes is so dangerous. The person that has the power and the money will always win. The people cannot decide because the people are bought over. Because it's a sitting governor. Well, they tried to, initially, the Accord Party could not get into it because of a court order. That one don't pass. Now they don't come by freezing the account to make sure you cripple him. But if they buy vote, Adeleke alone, the family, they get plenty money. They get plenty money, even if that one, David alone go fund the whole of that thing. Not to talk of his brother. If not to buy vote, then get money to buy it. That one no be anything. You don't need to be in government to buy votes. Because now it's like buying vote is not legalized. I don't know. In as much as it's illegal, it's corruption. They're going to do and kuro. Police going to see them. Nothing that happen. Few, one or two pockets here will be arrested to show that they are working. Why are you going to... Nah. The politics in Nigeria is getting so rotten that nobody knows. Now, well, the EFCC said they are investigating. Let us see what will come out from the investigation. Let us see how long this account will be frozen. Let us see how the Osun people will relax. Government will no longer work and wait for EFCC to finish their investigation before they come and freeze the account. Let us see who and who will be arrested. Number one, you cannot arrest Governor Adeleke because he has immunity. Then after his election, if he loses the election, you can go after him and arrest him. Why suffer the entire Osun State? That is my worry. That's what concerns me. Whether it's election, the vote by and over down. Now, if they even freeze money, may no buy vote. You go even good. So that you no go see money buy vote. But those guys don't already pack money now today. At the end of the day. But if anybody is found wanted, arrest them after your investigation. But why freeze the account? So this smacks of complete politics, if you ask me. EFCC. When I don't turn politicians. All right, on that note, Let's open up the phone lines for you to holler. 0911 20022 or 0707 454 1014. You are welcome to add your voice to the conversation. Good morning. Who is my line? Hello?
Well, Daddy.
Good morning to you. Welcome aboard.
Thank you. This one man calling from Iriti.
One man.
One man calling from Iriti.
Okay. Thank you. Go ahead.
This thing they are doing to the people uncle, being the governor of opposition of this ruling class, EPC. What they are doing is showing that they are not giving us the real dividends of democracy. They are only there to make on their own interest, not the interest of the citizens of this country. But I advise the governor of Osun State not to give up. Let him continue what he's doing. The people that is governing in that state will vote him in. No matter what they do to freeze his account, they will not bring that man down. That man is doing well in Osun State. That's my take.
Okay, thank you very much. I keep the calls coming. 0911 20022. Good morning. Who did my line?
Barry. Good morning this morning.
Okay,
you are blessed.
Thank
Barry.
you.
Fake agency, fake report, fake Catholic group. Barry, you see, we are taking a very bad precedent in this country.
That's so.
All of us may not see it today. Barry, mark my word, this APC government is setting a very bad precedent. Why do I say so? You remember Salisu Buhari, I think early 2000 or 2001, the man that came with a first certificate in the National Assembly. He was laid off of his job because of fake certificate he scored in the Toronto University. I don't know whether you still remember. Femi Adoshu was laid off his job in the government, in the National Assembly.
Okay.
Because of NYSC, not that he did not go, every other document was there, just NYSC. That woman was sent out of government. Today we are celebrating somebody that told us that he went to primary school in 1979 and 1969 or whatever about. And that time we discovered that there was nothing like that school in that time. Somebody told us say he does not have a primary and a secondary school certificate. We are celebrating them. The APC should be very careful the way they are handling this country since 2015 to today. Because why am I saying so? See, the Sultan of SOKOTO has come to them. I saw that online. Denying that they never endorsed anybody. Now they went to Oshu.
Yeah,
just like you said, Yaya Bello is there. Out of the 36 state governors in Nigeria, it's only Oshu State that's misappropriating, according to EFCC, misappropriating the money or whatever they call it, or the fund. And 7 days to less than 8 days to election, you want to freeze their account. Who? Even if we were kids in this country, the government of the day, they should be very careful. Oshoworo said that the revolution is very imminent. And they let them not prove that man right, because Nigerians are angry. Every Nigeria is angry. Anything that will trigger and lawyer this kind of thing in Nigeria, it will be disastrous. I'm telling you. Barry, thank you and God bless you.
Thank you very, very much. All right, let's go. Who is next? Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah.
Welcome aboard.
Yeah.
All right.
Barry, it's like all of us are saying the same thing this morning. Because I believe that when our government, when they want to do something, at least they do something that people will not know that they're the ones that did it. But they do their own in the open. If you like, do what you want to do. You know, this is a closing of accounts for Adeleke's government. I think it's uncalled for. Because I have never had one day that the federal government did one thing, and then somebody went and closing the account. It's not so. Whatever that is happening, This is government money. If an individual commits anything, let them do that individual. And not to come out, because this money that runs in now will affect the system of the government and the workers in that very state. So I'm saying that they should correct something in case, they do something wrong to correct it. Thank you, and God bless. I remain the radio.
All right. Well, thank you very much, the Radio General. All right, it's time for us now to take a short commercial break. When we come back, the news update will be next. Remember, we are looking at misinformation as a political tool used by all the parties, not just APC. And more than nothing, not only APC, they use misinformation. A lot of other parties are also involved in it. Some people deliberately just come up with lies against somebody and they just start talking about it as if not true. Before you know, the rest of social media don't carry on like that. So let's go stop misinformation. Let's go to our commercial decks and take some commercials. Thank you very much for staying with us. Don't go nowhere. We'll be right back.
Echo FM.
Echo FM.
Welcome back to the show, everybody. Apologies today, the news update won't be coming, so let's continue with our program. That gives us enough time to also digest what we are discussing today. Okay, let's give you a reminder of what we are going to talk about. All right, the Catholic Youth Organization of Nigeria, SION, as they call them, has officially rejected and disowned a fraudulent open letter that claimed to represent young Catholics and cautioned church leaders against making partisan political comments. The national leadership, led by the national president, Gosife Eze, declared the document fake, fraudulent, unauthorized, null, void, and of no effect whatsoever, and confirmed it did not emanate from any recognized structure of the organization. Key facts of the disclaimer says the political context. He said the forged letter emerged following a meeting between Catholic bishops and President Bola Tinubu. Afterwards, John Cardinal Onaiyekan gave an interview criticizing Nigeria's economic and security situations, drawing pushbacks from presidency supporters. The fake letter was circulated online to create the impression that Catholic youths were rebelling against their bishop's stance. Now, that was the first misinformation, and they said as the first disclaimer, they are not rebelling, they are loyal to the hierarchy. Errors in the forgery. And apart from that, they say there are errors in the forgery. The church officials pointed out multiple flaws in the fake document. It used the incorrect name. They used Catholic Youth Association of Nigeria instead of the official Catholic Youth Organization of Nigeria. It also featured an incorrect corporate logo, an unreachable contact phone number, and a fake motto, Christ our light. But Sion's motto is not Christ our light. Instead of the official Sion motto, the official Sion motto is let your light shine. That is what Sion. When they say Sion, will respond, let your light shine. That is the motto. But this fake letter used Christ our light. So the people don't even do their proper investigation. They just go right because they want to write. Oh, God, these people, they really, really mess up the whole misinformation. Well, the church position, okay, the church position is that the official Sion body reaffirms its absolute loyalty to the hierarchy of the Catholic Church and the Catholic Bishops' Conference of Nigeria, CBCN. And there's a legal warning attached to that. The Catholic Youth Organization of Nigeria leadership has urged the general public and media organizations to completely disregard the publication and stated they reserve the right to take legal action against the individuals behind the identity impersonation. Now, impersonating an organization, is that not a crime? So who brought this letter should be called to book. Now, this is where we need our security agencies, EFCC, this economic and everything, to go after this. These are the kind of things they should be investigating. But as I don't talk and you don't finish, you go, die down. This is a very serious crime. Impersonating an organization and using the organization to cause division in a setup, in a religious setup. Man, that is a very serious, serious offense. But, well, nothing will happen, nothing. In a similar vein, yes, in a similar vein, you can also take a look at this one, but unfortunately, it's not going to help anybody. In a similar vein, the Sultan has since distanced himself from that one. According to the story, the statement read in part, according to the Sultan of Sokoto denies endorsing TINUBU for 2027 polls, says he has no preferred candidate. That's what the Sultan of Sokoto said. The statement read in part, the attention of the media team of the Sultan of Sokoto, His Eminence, Alhaji Muhammad Saad Abubakar, has been drawn to a report circulating on social media platforms, creating the impression that the Sultan has called on Nigerians to support the re-election of President Bola Ahmed Tinubu in the 2027 presidential election. While the Sultan of Sokoto, Alhaji Muhammad Saad Abubakar, has distanced himself from the claims that he endorsed President Bola Ahmed Tinubu for a second term, insisting that he has no preferred candidate in the 2027 presidential election. The revered traditional ruler made the clarification while reacting to reports circulating on social media alleging that he has called on Nigerians to support President Tinubu's re-election bid in 2027. Well, this is Shegebanza. Now, I want to ask, why do you put out a statement you know that will be discredited? The person where they pay you money is wasting money on you. Aye. If you are the people writing this thing in order to help President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, you are killing his credibility. Makuna, stop this madness. It is complete. It's annoying, to say the least. If I were to be President Tinubu, if I hear this one, I go find the person where do this can take. You know that the seat of the Sultan is what you don't touch. Now, offending the Sultan is like offending Islam in Nigeria. And if the Sultan gets angry, thank God that they vex. He just distance himself. It's completely wrong. So why would you do that? Why would you put up a statement like this? If it is a social media crusader that is doing it, well, that's anybody that can do that. But some media outlets carried that story and made it more bogus for the people. And this is where it's completely wrong. That's why we're taking it to bring it to your notice that those are all fake news. Fake news. Remember, Lai Mohammed said, fake news will put you in jail. So all these people doing this one, why is it that they're not tracing them for bringing fake news to the people? But using misinformation as a political tool, where will it lead us? How and where are we heading to? This brand of democracy we are playing in Nigeria, I have never seen it anywhere. People can lie. People can campaign using false narrative. It's different from deliberately bringing out false lie. Now, the only thing I know is that some people go here and they go believe them without verification. Those gullible ones. But for those of you who are enlightened, who listen to the right sources like Echo FM, you get the right information and act on the right information, period. Let's get to hear your take on this new development. Good morning. Who there?
Hello.
Bros, you call me, no one talk again. I be the chow. Hello?
No.
Bros, talk to me now. All right, apparently you're not ready to talk to her. Let's get another caller. Good morning.
Good morning, Ogadari.
I greet you. Welcome aboard.
Thank you, Ogadari. Ogadari, you be like, say, whenever you wake up every morning, you listen to to straight talk, no bending corners. You'll be like, the news very bizarre news where they come out from Nigeria. Ogadari, forget to. It's not easy to be a Nigerian man.
It tire you.
because all this news now is giving us mental health.
Oh.
I swear.
Oh.
Our heads are blue. Sometimes I don't even go on. I don't go on social media again because I see this head. I mean, you understand now.
Why
you read that self. If you confirm Budu one of Africa.
Oh, my brother. You know, it's but we go still do our job now. We go still inform now. I be. Anyhow, I be.
That's what makes you professional. That's where emotional intelligence comes in.
Yeah.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, just emotional intelligence. You have it too. My name is Fitness Coach Mike. I see about this all the way from World Bank here.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you.
If I see hope, more than great hope, in the two Mogoma Road, he's doing it now.
Okay.
See, if APC do well, We
We
give
go
them
praise them. No,
exam.
I don't tell you.
If they mess up, I dey last them, what you know good.
Nabi, that's what it's supposed to be.
As I'm talking to you, in Imo State Specialist Hospital now, is weighing a very massive facelift. I know they want you. Feel like I go drop you videos. I go drop you videos of new buildings where they don't buy, where they don't put that place, and they are doing footwork, footbridge. Where we say people go to use cross enter the hospital. I will show you the video. I know they bubble you.
All right.
That's one.
Thank you very much.
On the issue of Osun State and the season of the accounts, all these things is just to make sure that a court party does not win. They're just frustrating them.
All right.
The APC government
Thank you. Make others also join. Yeah. Thank you. God bless you. God bless you. Good morning.
Good morning, Barry, my very good friend and brother.
Chief Jude, good morning.
Yeah, my name is Chief Jude Obada, like you rightly pointed out. I will always call from Ndu Cheese of the State. Well, Barry, you see, when we were studying the history of the medieval ages, there was a man called Erasmus who used to make practical jokes against the Pope. And the people were saying that the practical jokes of Erasmus did more harm to the church than the words of Martin Luther. Indeed, all people propagating this false information has been more harm to Mr. President than those who are even criticizing him openly. What are we not talking about? You can tell a blind man that there is no in his food, but definitely not salt. Nigerians are liars to themselves. They are aware of what happens in their country. There's no how you can tell them lies against something they know, particularly a living organization, a living institution. People who are alive to their responsibilities, you are not telling lies and you expect them to keep quiet. Now, the reaction to this will tell Nigerians that what all these people who are propagating the gospel of Mr. President are doing in Afalashos, that will eventually do more harm to him when eventually the time for election comes. So they should refer back their footsteps. I'm not a new people. Otherwise, it's part of them more negative at the end of the day. I don't know what I give me time to talk about what the FCC needs.
No time now. Now 1 minute to the give. You don't go and sit 1 minute. But Chief Jude, just before you go, yes, Chief Jude, I've received so many calls. They say, make I commend you for turning a new leaf. I know what I'm talking about. This morning again, they call me on my way coming to work. I say, which country be this one now? When I done the help, you know why I like Nigerians? If they go, they're going to fire you. But if you just do one good time, they go turn around, begin praising. Chief Jude, congratulations. Even guys are getting happy with you. There's something I tell you, I don't tell you. I know that you are laughing where you are now, but it's good to be good. All right, Daddy Joe from Ogbaku. If the Catholic youths have debunked the purported letter to the bishops, who is responsible for that forged letter? The bitter truth is that the Nigerians are suffering and growing through a lot. Well, a freezing of Osun State bank account, this is unprecedented assault on democracy and a desperate attempt to hijack the will of the people. The EFCC was established as an anti-corruption agency, not as a political institution for determining electoral outcomes. Well, that is the message according to Daddy Joe from Obako. This other one says, Mr. Cosmos, good morning to you. This is Engineer Emmanuel writing it from Onisha Road. But where went you yesterday? Wherefore leaving straight talkers high and dry. Sorry, Mona, no verse. Yesterday we were in training, and of course the training took the whole of my time, and there's no way. Not be only me now, even the Slim Diva no do program. Mona attack her when she come. But no need to attack. All we are saying is that we had to upgrade and update ourselves with the modern trend. All right, so we were doing some kind of maintenance yesterday as well, and of course, say when they do maintenance, we're not going to do maintenance till they talk to now. Not possible. So that's why you didn't hear us yesterday. But we were all here yesterday. Nice one. So tell me, according to this other story here, it says, tell me why we should not take action against you and TINUBU for holding us ransom like the fractal government of Nigeria. Mona no vex now. I don't tell you now. Yesterday we were doing maintenance here. We had to grant you people. Mona no vex. Only yesterday. I'm not going to do them again. You are on our watch list. This message must be Eda Chijoke. Now you send this is going to be handwork. Okay, say I did watch list. Sorry, Mona no vex. Now remove my name. All the same, it's nice to have you back. Barry, are you surprised over all this forgery and fakery from the APC government? APC means affliction, persecution, and confusion. And again, APC means Association of Professional. Oh, Jesus Christ. So I'm not going to use the last one. So they can do anything, but their end is 2027 polls. If they like, they should build tower to meet God. Barrio, have you noticed that Chief Jude is not controversial again? Has he decamped his lights at the end of the tunnel? APC daylight robbers, I come in peace. I greet you. Please remain unforged. This message must come from, and that's not the you can understand this message. All right, thank you very much. Engineer Ebuka, my man from Futo, he says, if the reported freezing of Osun State's treasury account ahead of the forthcoming governorship election is accurate, it reflects what engineers would describe as an irreversible process in the democratic refrigeration cycle. Bam. In thermodynamics, a reversible process is characterized by equilibrium, negligible friction, no pressure losses, and zero unnecessary entropy generation. Every stage proceeds predictably, fairly, and efficiently. Once irreversibilities are deliberately introduced, the system departs from its ideal state. Entropy increases, useful work is destroyed, and the coefficient of performance, COP, declines. All right. Applying this principle of democracy to democracy, any action perceived as restricting the normal financial circulation of a state during an electoral period resembles a refrigeration system whose expansion valve has been intentionally choked. You know, go cool again. The refrigerant can no longer circulate freely. Pressure becomes uneven, heat transfer is distorted, and the entire cycle struggles to achieve its desired purpose, which is to chill. And in this case, the government cannot function. Engineer Ebuka texting from Futo. God bless you there. Dr. Mrs. Olebra from Owerri. It was Martin Luther King Jr. who said that our lives begin to end the day we become silent about things that matter. Bam. We in Nigeria have allowed evil to soar to high heavens, and when evil reaches its ceiling, it nosedives. We are embarrassed with the way things are going on in this country. I join Jim Reeves to say that we cannot feel at home anymore in this world. For how long shall this agony last? Where do we go from here? May God save his children. Amen. Bam. All right. Very happy morning. I'm happy to hear your voice this morning. I was so worried since yesterday, and I put a call through to you, and you didn't return the call. Sorry, no verse, Ogami. Yesterday was choking. All right? However, it is becoming very worrisome that APC cohorts are hiding under that PBAT mandate to spew all manner of evil into our polity. That is to say the least. Very toxic and xenophobic. Imagine using all manner of gutter tactics to go about the 2027 election. It is an ill wind that will blow anyone any good. That will not blow anyone any good. All the lootings at the federal government level, what has EFCC done? Misinformation is part of APC's strategy. After all, what truth have they ever said? Oh, Jesus. Well, Nigeria will overcome APC. The people's elder have spoken. All right, we have this one from High Chief Egwatu. He says, good morning, Mr. Barry. Please just get it straight that anything that TINUBU rashly, speedily does at this time, state police, building houses for judges, and increasing in their salaries and that of traditional rulers, seniors, clergies, increase of pay to military, etc., all is just a plot to rig him, TINUBU, back into power. Bam. Mind you, TINUBU's desperacy back into power, okay, TINUBU's desperacy will surely cause chaos. Besides, it will equally disrupt the 2027 presidential election, which will in turn stop the election and metamorphose into what I have been seen as a seer. Barry, you may choose to call me a coward as usual. So what are you saying, Ogami Egwatu? Chief, hi Chief, how can I call you a coward? It's not possible now. All right, this other one says, good morning, Guru on radio. Whether EFCC and APC like it or not, Odum people, is it Odum or Oshun? Odun people will speak for themselves despite the freezing. For the fake things following in the government of the day, Barrio, don't be surprised to wake up tomorrow to hear and see the result of our 2027 election favoring a particular Congress, APC. Prince Michael from Merite said that he said, I wish the so-called people recreating all this fake news should please go on and on to help us see their faults more. At least, the more they write their fake news, the more Nigerians they open eyes and brain in preparation for 2027. Prince Michael from Irete. Ah, God, this message can't go. All right, let's go back to the phone lines. Good morning.
Good morning, by Cosmos.
I greet you.
My name is Daniel Kasupuma.
All right.
I call from else.
Okay.
Okay. Sorry, let me say it this way. Yes, that they are doing their job.
Okay.
In as much as they don't have the right to free the state, if they are doing good job, why have they not done anything about the fake organization, the issue that involves the chief of staff of the federation, TINUBU, and so many other ones? They are exposing their ineptitude, the fear and desperation to win 2027 election.
Okay.
If I'm one of the advisors of President TINUBU, they will calm down. Will know that they will come up to rig the election. Why are they exposing themselves, showing us? And these things are happening because we have allowed all this to happen. If every Nigerian that feels the pain, if all of us come out to say no to this, are they going to kill us at the same time? So we, the electorates too, and the Nigerians too, we are responsible because we have refused to move into action to stop all this nonsense. Thank you and God bless you.
All right. Yellow. Who be that? Who the flash me? No, don't make me stammer this morning. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Barry.
Yeah, good morning to you. Welcome aboard.
Thank you, my brother. I am Chief. Right, Ago.
That voice can never change.
I'm calling from Ohabele, London, in Obosema. Once again, I greet you, Mr. Barry.
Thank you. Welcome aboard.
Yes. Let me comment on what is happening. The Catholic youth who are being misrepresented, that is psychopathy. And that is Nigeria for you, my brother. But I want to say, whoever that laughs on somebody in error, I think what left, I will not mention. Come rain, come shine. Even the blind knows that President TINUBU is desperate to rule, come back again in his second tenure. But things are not done that way. And moreover, Nigerians are wiser than 2023. It can no longer be business as usual. So no matter what they do, no matter what they say, no matter all these nefarious tricks they want to use against Nigerians, all I want to say is that Nigerians are wiser.
Okay.
Let the better thing done. That is how we should avoid revolution in this country.
Thank you very much.
Remains my name.
Thank you, Bright. Thank you. All right, to our Facebook now. Comrade Gregory Chidalu says, good morning, Ogabari. How you doing today? I'm very good, thank you very much. Ogabari, since I was born, I have never seen an Hausa madman. Are you sure? Are you sure? I beg you, let me act like the Senate President today. All in support of APC government say aye. All against say nay. The nays have it. Once again, happy birthday to my lovely wife. Better days ahead. Wow, congratulations to your lovely wife. And happy birthday to her from us here at Echo FM. Don Peter says, good morning, Mr. Barry Cosmos. APC, another problem coming. This is APC handwork. EFCC, them, don't have any right to freeze state account. If them suspect anything, then follow due process. Nothing good can come out of APC. That one at Don Peter writer, never be. Mecca Dimpa says Barry Cosmos Guru One and Radio Mashalo Kenze of Echo FM. Good morning to you. Good morning to you, my brother. This morning, Comrade Dimpa Emeka is from Omar Lumaku in the Himemba, no LGA Barrio. EFCC going for Shun State account. Barry Cosmos. This is the handwork of this APC government. It is a way to rig the upcoming election because they truly know that they have failed millions of Nigerians. That is why they are doing what they are doing to hold the power back. Please, my fellow comrades and patriotic Nigerians, let us stand for good governance. Our governors are called accountability and stands for the person who have Nigerians at heart. Buru one, pray for this country called Nigeria. As it stands for now, never happened to any of us. Barrio, have a great working day. My wife celebrated Stella Chiwendu Dingpa. Okay, your wife is celebrating her birthday. Well, thank you very much for sharing. Happy birthday to you, your wife. Okay. Ahunwa John Easy, DJ Easy from Nkali Fakalambe. Totally local government says, good morning, Barry. We didn't hear from you yesterday. No vex. So, Barry, I don't understand the direction of the APC government is driving us to. Are we in military era? How would the EFCC freeze or Osun State account at this time when their election is just 9 days to go? Is this not act of wickedness? Thank you, Barry, and have a nice day ahead. DJ Easy wrote that one. Okpang Iyele says, good morning, Barry Cosmos. My name is Iyenamwa Fibo, the only son of Akwa Ibom. Ikotekpane. Happy birthday to Honorable Ugochinyere. Wishing you many more wonderful years. Barry, about breastfeeding. A child, I myself, Yenam, is the only one that enjoy my mom's breastfeeding. That is why everything in me is complete. But for Nigerian young girls are no longer breastfeeding their child because they don't want the young ladies forever. They want to be young ladies forever. Okay? It's better than fortnight. We are seeing ourselves in this type of society. But anything EFCC want to do, let them do. It's their own turn. It's only happening here in Nigeria. But what I know is Jehovah Kesese. All right? That is how he wrote it. Thank you very much. Obina Maxwell says, good morning, bro. How are your side? My side, they cool. All right, let's take this message before we go back to the phone lines. Ezen Nayak Buruburu. He says, Barrio, all those fake documents, misinformation, and tactics of the ruling party that has lost touch with the real citizens of the country. Nigeria will still be better no matter how much they try. That is the gospel, according to Ezenayak Buruburu, a.k.a. the people's elder. Let's go back to the phone line. Uh-oh. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to you.
My name is calling from Tesla.
All right, go
Barry.
ahead.
Barry, this we're talking about Osun State. Why is it that it's not that EFCC knows that they're going to freeze Osun State account?
If you ask me now, who I go ask?
No, because they say they don't do the investigation for all these things early this year, early last year, or whatever.
All right.
You know, don't see their account freeze. But now these are 10 days to election when I see account freeze. Because they felt that they want to suffocate or frustrate the incumbent government.
All right.
Well, we did the look. We did the see them. Have a nice day.
Okay, thank you very, very much. If you are just joining us, you are listening to Straight Talk live on Echo FM 100.7 right in the city of Owerri with the Radio Machine. Barry Cosmos. Let's take another caller. Good morning.
Barry International.
Hey, my leader there. Welcome, Chief Fidel Onyeneke.
Thank you very much. Barry, they say breastfeeding now go they just 2 years for the child to get strong.
No, be
now, him they say, the fact I wonder what they will be teaching the male children.
Uh-oh.
The male children, because it means that even when the water finish, play finish, they go say, come hold their mama breast and suck the breast. It's allowed for 2 years.
Abby?
Be that as it's made, the situation in Nigeria calls for prayers. Even the religious leaders will go there.
Cardinal Naika and others. They did what they are supposed to do. And remember that in the Bible, all of us are priests, so we should also be bold enough. Tell the government something boldly. Pray for the government, and above all, contribute our own towards the socio-political growth of this country called Nigeria. Fixing Nigeria is not a one-man business. It's not only the business of those in power, it's also the business of those that are being led. Jointly, we enjoy. Thank you and God bless you. My name is Fidel Onyeneke.
All right, thank you, Chief Dr. Fidel Onyeneke, for your contribution. Well, reacting to the freeze of that account, I think the Osun State government said they are heading to the court. The anti-graft agency says he acted to save public funds from being looted. Well, you can dress it how you want, but this is completely at the very wrong. The source reveals over 18 billion withdrawn from account in 14 days. ADC freezing Osun's bank account is political terrorism and alleges TINUBU's win at all cost plan is a threat to democracy. That is what the Adeleke is alleging. All right. Governor Ademola Adeleke yesterday vowed to challenge the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission decision to freeze Osun State salary account domiciled with First Bank, describing the action as unconstitutional and a violation of due process, even as the anti-graft agency insisted it acted to prevent the alleged diversion of public funds. 18 billion or 14 billion, say 18 billion withdrawn in 14 days. Is that unnormal? Is that unnormal? Who is the custodian of the bank account? Now, with this particular thing, it's going to set a very terrible precedence. We saw Ekiti state election come and go. No freeze. Anambra state election came and left. No freeze. Other by-elections came and left. No freeze. In the whole of Southwest, the only state that is not governed by APC is Osun State on Oyo State. Now, the Osun State election is a by-election, and we're hearing all these ones, and they say it's for loot. Now, let's be fair to the EFCC, even though, for me, it's unconstitutional. Withdrawing 18 billion from the account in 14 days, which is precedent to the election, or preceding the election, before the election, sorry. How on earth can you justify? What was the account, what was this money withdrawn for, going to be used for? Did the EFCC find out what this money was going to be used for before they slap a post-note debit order on the account? And is the bank obliged to obey this order? Is the bank obliged to obey this order? If the governor decides that, okay, we are going to pull out the money from this bank, even after the whole thing, we'll pull out the money and I will lose the bank, the state account, what would the bank do? So it's like putting both the bank and the government of Osun State all at a high jump. So, I mean, there's a lot to, I don't know, there's so much to take away from that. Anyway, I just needed to give you this particular episode. Let's return back to the Catholic Youth Organization denying that they did not write anything. You know, they are still loyal to the Catholic hierarchy and the Catholic Bishop Congress. So at the end of the day, fake news emanating from the people who are either supporters or people who want to also use these tactics to discredit TINUBU. Don't be surprised that the people that wrote this thing may even be opposition, because Nigerian politics, nobody, you can't throw away anything. Yes, you can't throw away anything. We may be blaming TINUBU, APC, but maybe the people who did this are not even APC. Who knows? It's a possibility, don't you think so? So at the end of the day, we Nigerians, people who do these things, how much did they pay you yourself? In order for you to eat, get money, you prefer to scatter the whole country. In order for you to be in power, you are prepared to let everybody go, get the hell out of my sight, go and die, scatter, so long as I'm concerned. That is why people take arms. Fight, 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 just to become head of state. And after they kill people, destroy and take over the government, they come and do worse than the government they dislodged. That was in the military era. Now we are suffering the same thing in civilian era. So if military no good, civilian no good, where we won't get leaders from? Oh, Jesus. I don't know where we won't get leaders. We'll begin bring manufacture people from heaven to come down. Maybe we'll tell God, maybe borrow some angels. Maybe just come stay our government for only 6 months. Maybe we get some peace of mind. Make people feel sleep. No say angel no go thief. If in thief, they go push and come out for heaven. I don't know. What do we need to do in this country? Because it is from the same citizens who are complaining that these people in government come from. It's the same society that the people in government come from. So where do we manufacture leaders from? Where do we manufacture people? If you are not even in government, but you're writing this kind of nonsense to make sure you either promote the government or discredit the government, how different are you from the people you are criticizing? Let's take more calls, Joel. I don't understand people. People should be desist from all these kind of actions. Good morning.
Senior Comrade Linus Duru, Umezana Ogwara, a member no, State Nigeria.
All right.
Sorry, this is my name and my address.
Okay, go ahead.
Good morning, Barry.
Okay. Welcome aboard.
Yeah. Both Adeleke and the man answering Asuwaju or what from APC. I don't have any sympathy for two of them.
You will.
No sympathy at all. Let them go to the field and iron it out. Don't start to put up blame. They may bring, some parties can bring confusion to derail you from giving the people through campaign. Now you start to pursue shadows. Now what am I saying? Two of them should play it as if it is a game. Just like how they put it in wrestling ground. But remember, there is a referee. So whoever plays foul must pay dearly for it.
Okay.
You don't expect any... Hello?
I hear you.
Okay. You don't expect anybody to play foul before the wrestling point. Before you enter into the ring. It is when you enter into the ring that the referee must watch you.
Okay.
So whatever they are doing now is out of context. If some of them are wise enough, they must have to know that whatever the other one put to them now is a tactic to derail them from giving the people through campaign. And let the people believe them. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Oluhime. Good morning.
Hello?
Good morning. Welcome aboard. Name and submission.
Hello? Good morning.
Good morning. I hear you. Name and
Good
submission.
morning.
Yes, sir.
Hello?
I hear you. Good morning. Go ahead.
Yeah. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
Morning. Yeah, buddy.
Go ahead, I can hear you, my brother. Talk.
Yeah, about this, Mike is calling you this beautiful morning.
Okay, Mike, go ahead. Eh?
You know, you get what why they tell you this one time if I call you. Understand? You know, some people, it's our country, they say Federal Republic of Nigeria. Understand? And some of our leaders are trying to make it Personal Republic of Nigeria. Did they see me?
Yes.
EFCC, as you talk about, since election now, how many days now, 9 days, they never come see something, say somebody wants from there for more money. Why now they come say they want freeze the account? But they see the area where they go now.
Yeah.
They come freeze them. That is to say, okay, no, you're good, okay, no, giga. Try where they go. Try where they go.
Okay.
So EFCC, for me, this is not there for law. Even if the EFCC wants them, let they do them generally. Any they want to do election, let them go there, freeze account. Okay, if you freeze this account now, those people where they work, they from there they pay the money. Where they go bring money, pay them. You know, say for that state, now who be the chief security? No, is one chief security. So EFCC don't have right to do that one.
Yes.
If they want to do it, let them do it. That is my take. Have a nice day.
All right, thank you very, very much. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Barry.
Good morning. Big Mommy.
Dr. Mrs. Small Labor on the line.
Okay.
on the fake Catholic youths. You see, those the gods want to destroy,
yes,
they first make mad. I remember the fate of Judas, Ananias and Sapphira. It is only fools that rush where angels fear to tread. Those that desecrate the church and play the role of Judas must die by their own sword.
Okay.
There is a Latin dictum that says, protect sacred things as you protect yourself. Thank you and have a nice day.
Thank you very, very much, Dr. Mrs. Sima Olebara. All right, we are heading to the last lap of the show. Whatever you want to say concerning this topic today, your time is now. Good morning.
Good morning, Barry.
I greet you.
I beg, just give me 10 seconds.
Okay.
Barry, the narrative you gave about the fake Catholic people or whatever, whether they are for government or against government. Yes, I agree with you. It's possible. Nigeria politics, anything can happen. But I want to tell you, if they want to investigate that thing must come from APC. Yes. I know what I'm saying. If you want to investigate very thorough about for that statement, because there was how we have a fake bishop that endorses the president in 2003.
Yes,
you forgot?
I remember.
If that one can happen, and this time around, this community, and the issue of Catholic America, and so these people come up to say right kind of thing. My brother, go and take. The thing is so important. And do you know why they want to capture Osun State? They want to capture Osun State because they want to do what they did in what do they call it? In those case.
Okay.
That's exactly what they want to do. So whether you like it or not, they want to capture that place for 2027. Okay. And the one thing is, anytime these people come up with this atrocity, they go away with it. Nothing will happen. Tomorrow now we roll it over. And now the APC will take over what you say. Nigeria continue to move. Nobody, no action, nothing. But I want to assure them that 2027 they will be shocked of their life.
Okay.
Thank you.
All right, thank you. Thank you very much. Let's go back to WhatsApp and bring you some more messages. Jesus. All right, let's just try and rush them down. We have Barry Cosmos Buruguru. Good morning. Nigeria is under a cruise. The whole idea is to put confusion in the country where they grab power at all costs. That's exactly what the College of Bishops told Mr. President. All those shenanigans are collaborating all the accusations against APC. Barrio, this brand of politics can never go far. Does it mean that PBAT cannot do things right for once? Must he exhibit this kind of uneasy political climate just to secure power? Unless there's something he has not told us. Elder Chijoke sending that one. We also have beautiful morning, my eloquent and majestic Barry Kasi. There is everything wrong about this ruling government. The idea of desiring to make our country a one-party system is quite disturbing, worrisome, and completely undemocratic. A country where all the agencies are working in the interest of the ruling government is just unacceptable. Why should INEC, against its name, be siding the government instead of being neutral? We see so-called independent commission approving Wike-led PDP as against Turaki, yet Wike man is working for APC. At the same time, attacking PDP and standing tall to head the party. Is this not absurd? Now, the same ruling government has come to freeze the accounts of an opposition Osun State, which is preparing for an election. Why somebody like Yaya Bello, who embezzled 82 billion, is allowed to roam the street and even warming up to become a senator in 2027. Nigeria is really a country of great concern. Ezine Lady Julian Osike sent that one. Bonjour, my radio, my Charles. Ejike Ogbonna is texting from my humble community. Amapuridere is Zombe. Barry, my brother, what APC government cannot do does not exist. Where are we heading to? May the Almighty God come to our rescue before it's too late. Stay blessed, my brother. All right, this other one says, good morning, Barry, and happy new day. My name still remains Felix Nwozo, texting from my humble community, Umahi Mberi. EFCC freezing the Osun State government is undemocratic and must be rejected by all. Let EFCC go after those states that withhold the local government allocations too. TINUBU and EFCC should allow the people of Osun State to choose who will govern them. And finally, many thanks to SULTAN for not endorsing TINUBU. The traditional ruler should be neutral in every election. Thanks and enjoy your day ahead. All right, we also have this one from Ifeanyi Jimkonye from Obiakpo Egbema. EFCC doesn't have any power to or reason to freeze a state account 10 days to election. It's abuse of power to the highest level. EFCC, DSS, and police should stop being biased in their job and stop being tools for APC government to use them. All right? Barrio, you don't notice, say, your prayer for Jude Ugbaja had done the work. What God cannot do does not exist. Glory be to God. All right, thank you very much. From my Chief Christopher Iguatu. Barry, please, once more. Another truth is that my friend and co-chief Chief Jude Ugbaja did not get any anticipated appointment from BAT, APC, or Uzodima, like Reno Mokri, FFK, and co. Consequently, High Chief Jude is retracing his step. He's laughing. Oh, God. High Chief Iguatu. More than leave Chief Jude now. He talk this on and no go agree. He don't talk with you and I like again. When I see the attack and say that because they don't give him appointment. What? Oh, God. I beg Chief Jude, no mind them. Be yourself, yeah? Yes, you know you're my good friend. No, Allah. Okay, this other one said this a collaboration with APC, EFCC should stop one side. Do not join APC. Nigerians have opened their eyes. Comrade Chinedu Omeziri sent in that one from our mama. Well, you cannot speak for everybody. You cannot ask them not to join APC. You are free to join any party of your choice. Good morning, Mr. My world champion. We no fit beat ordinary Juventus. Juventus not ordinary for your mind. Juventus no big passers now. Nah, beg, calm down. This is precision. Mona, calm down. We do trial and error testing the microphone. When season starts, I'm gonna see the original Chelsea, the world champions. Even your London brother, the so-called 0 UCL and England champions, no fit beat ordinary Real Betis. Make una no worry. I go show una on Saturday how to beat PSG. Just stay calm and have a nice day, Mr. World Champion. I still remain last born, the proud Manchester United, Real Madrid, and Al Nassr fan. God bless. See, person where they talk, mind you. God, Jesus. Hey, I want to see a better person. I beg. No need to respond to mind you. Okay. Mona win. They never win. It doesn't make noise. Gracious morning, distinguished Barry Cosmos. Good one. Freezing of Osun State account is totally an act of illegality, a show of political rascality, and of course, EFCC that is supposed to be independent and neutral is supporting this government. The Catholic youth and the Sultan of Sokoto debunking the false information presented by the President TINUBU loyalists is highly commendable. I am calling on everyone for voting revolution against any party or person. God bless Barry Cosmos. God bless Echo FM from Pastor Wisdom and Osike from Obazu Mbieri. All right, we also have this message says, good morning, Barry. The radio Marshal, the one. And Prince Chi Edozian woman. The truth is that TINUBU have really destroyed this Nigerian democracy and he does not obey rule of law. Barrio, TINUBU is doing everything possible to rig 2027 election and go back to power. He does not know how to manage it. Well, this APC government always abuse power, and they are using EFCC as a working tool. In fact, this TINUBU's government is not getting it right in everything. He's promoting corruption and abuse of rule of law. It's very unfortunate. I rest my case, and Prince Chi Edozie Awomere. Everything, TINUBU. What? Bless if I don't call TINUBU, I no go rest. Okay. All right. Good morning, Barry Cosmos. One on radio, freezing the account of Osun State government EFCC is unlawful and it's been done by APC to frustrate Governor Adeleke in the forthcoming Osun election. Fake information against Catholic bishop using the name of Catholic youth. Remember the story of fake bishops in 2023. Nigerians should wake up and fight against APC. Ngaka Anthony, Christchurch Road, Owerri. Oh, all in a problem at APC. Okay. Juju from Ikwere said, Double Barra, good morning. Thief and join APC. Simple. What a simple message. Okay. Good morning, Barry Cosmos. That's this one. Says is Collins, aka Motion, texting from Imopoli. AFCC freeze Osun State account because they refuse to join APC. This government is the worst government I have ever witnessed. We are not practicing democracy. Ikegoro Imopoli from, I say it's motion from Imopoli. All right. I think I've done justice to almost every message so far. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning to you. Welcome aboard. Name and submission.
Thank you. My name is Wana Yese.
Okay.
Latan Java.
Okay.
Wana Yese. Latan Java.
All right. Go ahead, Eze.
So for the first one, I want to say APC and TINUBU, let them allow democracy in Nigeria. Let them allow democracy in Nigeria to die. And let them leave people of Osun State alone to do a fair and fair election in Osun State.
All right. Okay. Thank you very much for your contribution. Keep the calls coming. We are in the last 5 minutes of the program, so say your mind now. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. Barry.
I greet you.
Yeah, this is OJ from New York.
Okay, OJ, go ahead.
Okay. Mr. Barry, honestly, I will keep saying it anytime I have the opportunity. The problem of this country is we, the citizens. We Nigerians, we take anything for granted.
Okay.
Honestly, because that's why these people that are ruling us are doing what they are doing. Because they know, even at the end of the day, some Nigerians will still come out and tell you, TINUBU has already won 2027 election. There's nothing you can do about it. And sometimes I got mad about it. Because any man that says there's nothing you can do about anything is as good as a dead man, because you don't deserve to live if you cannot do anything.
Try.
So it's that one on one side. We Nigerians need to get up. All these things, look at what is happening in Osun State now. Even if a child that is giving birth today, those they are just doing it to target Labour Party. They are not doing anything to just get that state. And everybody is just keeping quiet. At the end of the day, you can just go like if you went in every state and nobody will do anything. It's our problem. And these leaders know that we can't do anything. That's why they are just doing it. Nigerians need to get up and how many people would they kill? They need to get up about it. And secondly, the issue of this Catholic Bishops Conference and the Buhari behind it. Honestly, the way I'm seeing this thing is going, it's going to turn to something that even people will not even stand, because religion has entered into it now. And Catholic Church is not based in Nigeria. It's not based in Africa. It's a worldwide thing.
Yeah.
So they should know how they are treating it, because before you know it, Rome will start speaking about it.
Okay.
That is my thinking this morning. Thank you very much.
Thank you. All right. All right, thank you very, very much, everybody. We are in the last 1 minute of our program, so let me take the final caller for today. Good morning.
Good morning, Barry.
I greet you.
I'm Sebastian.
Okay, Sebastian.
I just want to say that what the APC government is doing to the country is bad, very dangerous.
Okay.
I don't know what they are laying down for the future.
Okay.
What can people do? Because this is are doing now. What can the people under them do when they will say, let me relax?
Okay.
And they are not doing well.
Okay.
And somebody that's not doing well should tell themselves that's not doing well. And then let them have people that knows their way. Lead. Nigeria is very good and a fertile country.
Okay.
That's also lead Africa. But they are putting us down. When you talk about the first university in the world now, or in Africa, you cannot read Nigeria. You cannot put Nigeria in 10th.
All right.
What is that our distance? So let God help us.
My brother, calm down here. That's our last caller for today. And of course, this other message just came in. Let's quickly, this one says, good morning, Barry Cosmo. Just to crown all, TINUBU is not doing well at all. APC have totally failed Nigerians. Thanks. UG update from Nazi. Oh, boy. We also have this one says, good morning, Mr. Barry. No mind for people. Chelsea for life. Sand in by Inye Naolo. Thank you very much, Sandin. Okay. All these people where they talk Chelsea this. Man, no worry. We just do warm up. We dey hide the things where we go show for EPL when our body go serious. All right, thank you very much. That's where we'll draw the curtain for today.